By now you've probably seen the officially released Age of Ultron trailer. If not, that's crazy. But if that's the case, I'll link it below and you can watch it right now. Right here though, I thought it'd be a good idea to go through 5 things that you may have missed from the trailer. So for example, I'm not going to be like, hey, here's the Hulkbuster suit, because I'd imagine you probably caught that. But maybe you didn't catch the bonus arc reactors scene on its knees here. Arc reactors are of course used to power the Iron Man suits, so it makes sense that you need more than one to go up against something as strong as the Hulk. Alright, let's get into this, and also be aware of spoilers for the film, and potential spoilers, even though some of the things I'm going to say here are probably wrong. Starting off, just a quick one here. As you can see, this is a very brief shot of Steve Rogers, but back in the 1940s. Joss Whedon confirmed that we will see Peggy Carter, his old girlfriend, in this movie. So I'd imagine this scene will feature both her and Captain America, where she'll be all, "Don't you bloody get frozen," or whatever. And he's like, "I won't. Jeez. Get off my back." Right here, we've got what looks to be some kind of medical facility. This is probably the same one we saw at the end of The Winter Soldier, which is where both Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were being housed and experimented on by this guy, Baron von Strucker, who will be making an appearance. This building here, it's probably also the same one. Andy Serkis will also be making a live-action appearance in Age of Ultron, which is uncommon for him, unless he insisted on a mocap suit and they had to kind of insert a CGI Andy Serkis over the top of him. Anyway, it's quite possible that he's playing Ulysses Klaue, a relatively well-known Marvel villain and main adversary to Black Panther, who is from Wakanda. Probably said that wrong. That's the area where you can find the vibranium metal that Captain America's shield is made from, which I think ties into this. So what I believe is going on here is that Ultron travels to Africa, which would explain why this movie was partly shot in South Africa, to collect vibranium to forge his final form. With a vibranium shell, he'd be able to break Steve Rogers' unbreakable shield. That's possible, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm not from the future. Getting back to the broken shield, now just above that you can see Thor's hand. And you know it's Thor's hand because it matches up with this earlier part in the trailer where he's strangling Tony Stark with it. This would definitely be a part of that same scene shown in the Comic-Con trailer where all the Avengers had fallen except for Tony Stark, who's standing over them being all like, "No, what have I done?" You know, because he's set to create Ultron like an idiot. Well, you know, an idiot who can create a sentient robot. And speaking of, here we have Ultron in what appears to be an Ultron bot factory. Could be the same building as before, I don't know. But the Ultron bots are like his, you know, minions. Here's a better shot of them right here. Now this may be a bit of a stretch, but this area might also be where Vision is created. Seeing as in the comics, Vision was built by Ultron. Of course, because in this movie, Vision is going to be an offshoot of Jarvis, Tony Stark's AI. Tony Stark might actually make him, so that may not be the case. That's about it, everyone. But I'd love to know, what is your favorite part of the trailer? And if there's anything significant that I've missed, please, you know, let me know below. Maybe you want to talk about that Pinocchio cover song that ties into Ultron's talk of not having no more strings, no more. Wait a minute. Does that make this another one of those gritty, classic Disney movie reimagining things? Anyways, if you've got anything that you'd like to share, you can leave that below or via my Twitter and Facebook pages, both ending in Mr. Sunday Movies. Also, this Monday on my podcast, The Weekly Planet, we'll be discussing this trailer in more depth, including predictions and whatnot, plus the very best and very worst trailers of all time. That'll be linked below if you're interested. Thanks everyone. Enjoy the rest of your week.